You ready for this?
We have Brent Kronmueller, who's going to be showing us how to build these ramps.
Cut an angle on that. So.
And this is how you make that perfect transition.
And we're going to be here today to share with you what we do as artists.
My name is Kenny Anderson, and I am a professional skateboarder. I learned to not take anything for granted. It's always something new, and each time you have to adapt to the environment and really think about the way you're going to be able to skate it. When I grew up, there were a lot of guys who did DIY stuff, built the backyard ramps and pools, and that all stems from skateboarding and the creative side of it. Like the JP Park, it was basically an old hockey rink, and you looked at this thing that nobody used anymore, and what can we build in there to create a DIY skate park? Pretty inspiring to be able to turn anything skatable just because you looked at it that way. You know, you looked at it in a creative way of like this empty space and what I could do with it. To be able to have the opportunity to do something new like DIY, how amazing is that to have a workshop for that, you know? To be able to enable kids to do what they do is the most important part, and that's what Converse is doing. It's always cool though to talk with the kids. Being a pro and all that, they'll look up to us, but really I'm just the exact same as that kid. I've just been skateboarding way longer.
My name is Brent Kronmueller, and I build skate parks. I'm a creative kind of person. I like to see a pile of wood, turn it into something fun for hours and hours. I kind of like to build anything, but I've always liked to create things out of wood. So many different ways to build a ramp. There isn't just one style. Everybody has their own styles, and I like to try to make mine a little different than the next guy. When I built my first ramp, I had no idea what I was doing. I just went with what I thought would work. I liked it, it was fun, and then it made me want to build more and more. And the more ramps I built and studied made me a lot better ramp builder today. Kids are taking it into their own hands, you know, whether it's like a huge spot that people are creating under a bridge, or it's just at a spot on a container or something. Seeing kids really excited on what you're doing and seeing older kids turn 16 all over again, that just gives me a rush and makes me want to go to the next job. I can't wait. Skateboarding alone should definitely get the creative juices flowing, for sure. Just to do the different tricks in different places, you have to think of how you're going to do it. And you have to figure out how I'm going to get to that next level. How I'm going to get up that step, how I'm going to go down that step. really helps knowing the tools you need, how the saws work for sure. Definitely need a sharp pencil, that's number one key. Have to have that. Learn how to read a tape measure, that's a good one. You can basically make anything happen with all those tools.
I'm Dougie Death. Welcome to Boston. Building is how I express myself, really. I built this, my ramp, and we've been going nuts on that. Through that, I kind of created a company out of it. I put myself through college. I have a bachelor's degree from UMass. I own Colonial Ramp Technologies. We were established about 7 years ago when I built a ramp in Lima, Peru. Since then, I've gone to build tons of ramps all over New England, and we've been doing a lot of concrete stuff lately. The best way to put the difference between wood and concrete is wood, the materials are more expensive and the labor's a bit less unless you're building corners. You could just kill it with building a wooden ramp really fast. Concrete, the materials are cheap, but the labor's intense. And the setup is very, very important. No half-stepping. You gotta make sure your forms, your fill, your rebar, everything is on point, and then your concrete project will come together nicely. The idea is to just make really clean obstacles that everyone can enjoy. Myself, I like to ride pools. I like to ride tight transitions. I'm always looking to sneak that in. Anyone could do this through time, through getting your own tools, through practice, and not being afraid to make mistakes.
I'm Dillon. I'm a painter, skateboarder, filmmaker, illustrator, performance artist. It's all one lifestyle, all those things in one, and they just feed off of each other in a cycle. Like, that's my lifestyle. Skateboarding is totally an art form. It always has been in my eyes, because simply put, it's an expression of an idea through movement. People see it as a sport, but I never have. I don't think you can really compare one person's trick from another because everyone does it differently. My drawings are usually really simple line drawings that I make from time to time, and it's sort of like this peaceful release of mine. And you can see it in the drawings. They're very innocent and captures humor. And that's what I like to do, is capture humor. Skateboarding influences my art in so many ways, but my art also influences my skateboarding, so they sort of work together. Through the years of skating, I've seen DIY become a lot more prevalent in skate culture. DIY is an art form. To a lot of skateboarders, it's like a skate spot, but if you think about it, you have so many hands that were incorporated into this in a collaborative sort of sculpture. You see it as forms, as shapes. It's really like a beautiful piece of art. You interact, you react with the environment that you created. Keep inspiring, keep creating. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Just make. Anything's possible, really.